Okay, so on this edition of Foreigners Behaving Badly, it's a very strange and up to date one because it's just happened. As you may know, Bali has just celebrated its day of silence, Nippy. And unbeknown to most people, because of course it's like 24 hours blackout, something happened the day before that. Wow, wow. Anyway, so what happened exactly? It's absolutely. I couldn't write the script, let's put it this way. So, it's about an Instagram. It was posted by, I think, a Swiss national. I hope I'm right there. I'll amend it later if I'm wrong, because it's very new, the news. And what he'd done was written on an Instagram post, fuck Nippy Day and fuck your rules. Now, I'm not going to repeat that, but can you imagine what kind of detestable person writes that the day before Nippy? So you can imagine, a guest coming into your house, and within a day the guest disparages your family and your rules and your beliefs. Well, you wouldn't be right happy, would you? So of course the backlash was instant, immediate, especially on Instagram post itself. Foreigners, tourists, and of course locals gave him what for. But of course Nippy's coming and a lot couldn't be done on the day. So the Per, I'll call him Per, was interviewed by the local Pechalang, which are like the community police, and in an interview he gave, I think with somebody connected to do with Parliament, he stated that, well, he could behave better next time. But that's all. He didn't say sorry. He also claimed he'd report the people who gave him death threats, because obviously people didn't take kindly to this. Well, I believe there won't be a next time, as long as immigration deport him and of course ban him for bloody life. Because Indonesia needs to send a message to these idiots. They need to send the message that, look, if you can't respect Indonesians, all their cultures, all their beliefs, piss off. In fact, don't even think about coming. Because Indonesia doesn't need you, your money, or your debased moral compass. Oh, fancy doing this. I think he's still here at the moment, but I'm imagining he's on a plane surely in the next couple of days with a boot up his arse. Well, maybe not the boot up the arse, but you get the idea. As always, don't be a sheep.